What's up, you guys? This is Warframe Kogake Plays, and today Mirage Prime Access has finally landed, so it is time to get our fanboy on. And let me tell you right now, there is a lot to fanboy about. Just look at that ridiculous model. Oh my god, look at the fabric. I'm absolutely in love, and the fabric's moving the way that fabric should move, so I'm happy with that. Or at least for the most part, it's moving the way that fabric should move. So I am very, very, very impressed. But let's go ahead and jump straight on into some of the comparisons, because legitimately, I just got my hands on her now. I had a little bit of a struggle when it came to trying to get her paid for. Look at her with her little attitude. Mirage, she's looking good, girl. So as we can see right here, I'm gonna swap on over to kind of Mirage. She actually has about 95 points more armor, which definitely helps out. She does need a little bit more survivability, which also ties into the fact that her shields have also gone up by 30. So that helps out a ton. I'm just gonna check real fast just to make sure that we're crossing our T's and dotting our I's. And it looks like her sprint speed is still the same, because that's the one thing that doesn't show up when we look at those side stats right there. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the weapons, and then I'm going to slap on the armor live, because I'm really excited about this one. Akbolto. Oh, look at these Akboltos, though. Ugh. So, as you can see, as compared to the Akbolto, the Telos Akbolto, which I feel like is a better comparison, you can see that the critical chance has jumped from 10 to 36. 36. That is absolutely insane. The critical multiplier is 2.8 times, so they're really pushing this to be a critical monster. The fire rate has actually gone down from 10 to 7, which, I mean, I don't really think that's necessarily the end of the world, especially after you get some mods on there. It's probably a little bit better for control. The magazine has gone up to 40. The reload speed has gone down to 1.3. 1.3, that's half the reload speed. It's absolutely amazing, and the status has gone up to 14%. The only thing that I do see here is I do believe, and I'm taking a look at it now, let me just make sure I get my math done, is that, what do you call this? The base damage looks like it's actually gone down. So let me just make sure of that real quick. Plus 27.5. So we've got 32 as the base damage. So 32 as compared to 50 is considerably lower. That's about, oh, my math is gonna be off on that, what, 20 something points of damage lower. But the critical chance is going to make up for it, especially because we have those primed mods for crits. It's going to be absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Kogake versus the Kogake Prime. Number one. God damn, it looks good. God damn, it looks good. Look at it. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm super ultra hyped. All right. Now, as you can see, this one is kind of like the opposite of the end of the spectrum. You've actually lost like 4% critical chance, which isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. The critical multiplier has dropped down to 1.8 times, which hurts. But the prime variant from 10% status shoots all the way up to 34% status. Condition overload, anybody? Can we talk about a condition overload build on this baby? It's gonna be real good. Then of course we do have a large increase to its base damage. I'm looking at it right now and I think it's like about 35-ish for the Kogake, and here we're looking at like 56, like almost double that when it comes to the Kogake Prime. So I'm really, really excited. Can't wait to see how it all performs, and we'll actually jump into that in one quick second. But let's get a little fashion frame on real fast. Actually, you know what? This is a sin. We need to make sure these Akbolto are on, so we can get that ready. And what I'm gonna do is, you know, I should be mastery rank, or I am mastery rank 24 right now. So what we can do is we can slap on some mods. And then we can actually go ahead and see Mirage, well, not Mirage, but Akbolto Prime and Kogake Prime in action. But before we do that, I want to take a look at the attachments. I want to take a look. Ooh, the Aviatus Prime. All right. I was a little bit worried that it's going to be a bit small, and it does look a little bit small. I'm going to be frank with you. It does look. Ooh, but those shoulders, though. Ooh, those shoulders look real good. Now, and we need to go check to see what kind of channeling effect it has, because it does seem to be splashing a little bit. Like, what is that splashiness? We'll take a look at that when we get into the simulacrum. But oh my god. Oh, it looks real good so far. It looks really, really good so far. I just want to see how this actually ends up looking on some of the other frames out there, and we'll jump into that when we actually take a look at the when we actually take, oh, that's the cathode side, not a, ooh, let's pretend that that doesn't exist. Where are you? Where are you? Can I just type Mirage? I can. The Abera Prime Sayandana. All right. I almost don't want to look at it. I'm almost. Whoa, what is that? Oh. Okay. Okay. So this half is nice. I wish they had stopped right there. Because legitimately it goes from Prime into something that almost looks infested. It moves infestedly. What? We're just gonna go and jump into testing these weapons now, okay? Alright, so straight out of the gate, we're gonna take a look at the Akbolto Prime, and am I like freaking out here? Literally, this thing has 4 freaking innate polarities. 4 innate polarities. What is going on with this weapon? Of course, it is not enough for me to go ahead and get in some elemental mods. So we're gonna try this without elemental mods, and it is a high crit weapon. It's already like with what we've already got here. It's at 103.3% critical chance. That's absolutely insane. And then we also have a 5.9 times critical multiplier. I'm like, ooh. And so we're just gonna try this out right now. You know, I'm saying that, you know, probably won't be the best in the world because legitimately, you know, we're not looking at any elemental combos on this. So I'm actually going to drop this down to like a level 100 bombard and turn on invincibility because poor Mirage Prime has no survivability mods on her. But you know what? Let's go ahead and give this a shot anyway and just see how this feels. It's actually, I'm going to say versus a level 100 with no elemental mods, I'm actually curious to try this with some elemental mods on there, but even without it, it's still holding up pretty gosh damn well. And that magazine does feel pretty gosh darn good. I think I'm gonna sacrifice the critical multiplier mod just to get some elementals on here, because if we can't strip that armor, it's not gonna feel all that great. But so far, I'm like, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's keep that there, and let's do a little bit of Jolt. Let's do a little bit of Pistol Pestilence. We should be all set from there. Okay, let's see if that works out any better. Let's cross our fingers that it does. Because so far, not bad. Not freaking bad at all. We won't have the critical damage for it, but we'll have a little bit. We'll have a little bit of armor stripping, which should. It feels good. It feels good, and you have to keep in mind, this is not even remotely a full build. You know, we still got to get a couple other things in there to kind of like help support this. So, Akbolto Prime, already really, really excited. So as you can see, this is what we're working with right now at this very moment. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Kogake Prime. This also comes with 1, 2, 3 freaking polarities. I was able to fit a full build on this motherfucker, so I am really, really excited. This is impact based, so I'm trying out with corrosive for now. So we'll see how this all kind of works out. But we are going to be using a condition overload build on this. I haven't used, I'll be honest, I am not good with Grim, what is this called? Grim Tides or something like that. I'm not the greatest with this. Oh, that's not bad at all. And I don't really like blast damage. I'm going to be 100% honest with you when it comes to melee, mainly because of the fact that I feel like it kind of like drops enemies down. You know what, let's get rid of Vicious Frost. Let's use Grim Fury so we can have some fire on there, because I know that Grim Fury is a little bit of a faster melee combo. A lot of people say that they prefer to melee. See, oh, it's so much faster, especially when you're it's so good. Kogake Prime, that's a yes. That's a yes, please. We're gonna say a yes on that. It has enough crit to be able to do a body count blood rush build, but you know, we're a little bit. It's good, y'all. It's good, y'all. This is with not even leveling this shit up. Mastery rank 24, not even leveling this up. Let's take a look at how what the armor does. Okay, so there's a little like clitoral spurt coming out of it, and you know what? Represent for the women. Represent for the women, right? Girls, get it. Last time it was bukkake time. Now you're firing back. Honey, go get it. Let's go and put on that SANDR and see if there's any additional effect with it as well, just to make sure. SANDR. It's the Abera. Okay. The unbearable. Okay. Now we need melee. I don't really feel like it's doing anything, right? Am I crazy? We got no effects. Okay, so you know, I feel like it's almost like a crazy, it's like one of those like fleshy cravats that's kind of like you've skinned and put on your back. Anyway, that's a bad visual. I have a whole bunch of things that I need to do to get this all leveled up, to get reviews out to you, and to finalize some fashion frame. Regardless, I am super hyped over Mirage Prime access. Holy shit, the Kogake Prime was honestly a fucking surprise. The Akbolto Prime seems like it's got a lot of potential once you go ahead and get the mods into it. And Mirage Prime herself looks fucking fabulous. When we go ahead and do her dress to kill, I'll show off any cool primed effects that her abilities have. Also check out my Twitter too, because maybe I'll post some screenshots up on there. So that's at a gay guy plays. Regardless, that about does it for now. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch yo clitoral spurts. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, bye.